Curry win the skills challenge?
Listen,
you're the same guy who took Allen Iverson over Michael Jordan.
Let me just tell you that. The Golden State Warriors got no reason to be hopeful.
But Darrell Wright, you like, why?
He's a great shooter, and I think he's the sleeper. All those other guys going to feel a little bit of pressure.
We know that.
I hope I don't fall asleep over here.
I'm just going with the upset.
All right, here's James Jones of Miami and a protege of Reggie Miller.
Well, we had a lot of shooting battles his rookie year while he was in Indiana.
He used to win those battles, I imagine.
Left-handed.
I will say this, Reggie's the best shooter I've ever played with.
Well, thank you, Chuck.
I'd say there's 5 guys that stand out, and you definitely one of them, Reg. But then I would say Dale Ellis.
Yes, absolutely.
I would also say Jeff Hornacek.
Yes.
And
Glenn Rice.
Glenn Rice.
And
guys like Steve Kerr, great shooters. Craig Hodges.
Oh, you don't say that in the studio.
I'm not going to tell him in his face. But great shooters. But the difference is, when you're averaging 20 points a game to get those shots off, it's a lot more difficult.
Well, what you want to do when you're in this event, you want to make a couple of those orange balls, but really focus in on those red, white, and blue multicolored balls worth 2 points.
And let's see what he gets in. That's good. It's not a bad round.
No. For your first, no, it's not bad. For his first time in this event.
I think this is the easiest event. Shooting this, to me, is the easiest part of the game.
To me, this is the most exciting event of it. I mean, everyone talks about the dunk contest, but obviously I'm a little biased because I'm a shooter. But look, it's you get on a roll here, you can get the crowd.
That's my
behind
point.
you.
Scoring is the easiest part of the game. Defense and rebounding are the 2 hardest parts of the game.
It's something like a true power forward.
Is there a part on the floor here, Reg, which is easier, you think, than others?
Well, everyone assumes that the 2 corner positions are the easier. Now, shooters learn how to shoot from anywhere, as well as scorers.
But the one thing that you do as a shooter, I would all guys, they start in the middle, going elbow to elbow to get warmed up. Then, once you're warmed up, it doesn't matter where you go.
Here's Daniel Gibson.
Would you say nerves are right here? Or LeBron's not feeding him that pass anymore?
Well, I don't want to say that to me.
Yeah. Why don't you want to say anything? Because he's already mad at you.
Why is he mad at me?
Wow. See, there you go. Take one. Wait it up.
Why is Daniel Gibson mad at me?
There you go.
Daniel Gibson finished second in the 2008 All-Star three-point shooting contest. So he's been here before and had success.
Yeah,
he's only got 3 so far.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, it was a little different the last time he was here. Yep. He was on a winning team. He wasn't coming off losing 26 games in a row. But they did have a big win against the Lakers.
Confidence in this game, you should never lose. Once you lose a little bit of confidence, even as you see his shooting, one of the best shooters in basketball, obviously, if he's here in this contest, he can't knock down shots on a consistent basis when you lose some of your confidence.
He even finished the last rack. The 1 minute ran out of time. You get 1 minute to shoot 25 basketballs. Wasn't able to finish that last rack.
Jones had 16, 7 for Daniel Gibson. Ray Allen is coming up next.
Are they actually scoring in Cleveland, though? How do we know he would?
That's about how much they've been scoring a quarter. 7.
Come on, Chuck.
Dude.
Stop hitting below the belt.
Dude, you lose 48 out of 50 games. There's no excuse for that.
Man, we could do a whole Tonight Show bit on that, but I'm going to let it go. I did that one night.
Now just watch how he shoots the basketball the same every single time.
And you know he shoots well in this building.
He shoots well in any building.
Yeah, I'm just trying to add some excitement.
Okay.
2.
That's smoother than a baby's behind right there, y'all.
Really?
You never heard that expression?
Oh, we heard it before.
And trying here for 2. Got to go. He's hit both money balls. He's hit both of them.
See how he gathers his feet? Look at the follow through, the extension.
Man.
He shoots the basketball the same way every time.
We always have the argument, Kevin, the better player and shooter, Reggie or Ray Allen. That's like in any basketball camp, any barbershop.
What did you say?
Any basketball camp barbershop, who's better, Reggie Miller or Ray Allen? Who would you take in the draft?
I'll take Reggie Miller.
I'm just saying.
And I'll explain why.
And I will explain why. I will say why other people say Ray Allen.
And I mean no disrespect to Ray Allen. He's a great player, but I can't remember one big shot he's hit. I can remember a bunch of big shots Reggie Miller's hit.
I will say this. The one thing that he hits a big shot. He broke an NBA
Well, look at this
finals.
middle rack. You talk about big shots. He has 20 points, and he didn't even get to shoot the last money ball on that last rack. But this was his best rack of the 5.
He did hit 10 in a row.
The one thing that's been consistent between as Mom reacts to what's going on, they say taking people up the dribble, he's a little bit better. But I said Reggie lived at the free throw line more than him.
Ray Allen is number 1 so far. James Jones is number 2. Upcoming, Durant, Wright, and Pierce as Saturday Night from Los Angeles continues on TNT. Back in Los Angeles, this taken about a half hour ago. Blake Griffin warming up, coming up, the Sprite Slam Dunk. He was the National High School Dunk Champion in 2007. Can he become the NBA Slam Dunk Champion here in 2011?
Wow. I've never seen those dunks before.
2007, he was a high school champion. 4 years later, participating here and through. 3 performers, Allen, Jones, and Gibson. Ray Allen, number 1. Here he is, the reigning scoring champion in the NBA and leading the league in scoring this year, Kevin Durant.
Well, more of a score. I'm not quite sure of the guys remaining. Anyone can knock down 20. But if there is one guy being a scorer, it could be Kevin Durant.
You know, I think Carmelo Anthony is the best flat-out scorer in the NBA, but this guy to me is second.
Yeah, I still said I'm going to stick by my word. In another year, he's going to be the best player in basketball.
He certainly had a great summer.
Well, he better kill LeBron James, girl.
Put a hit out on him? See, this event, though, he is a great long-range shooter. You know, Kenny, you talked about it. He uses a lot of legs in his shot.
A lot of legs. That's not his natural shot that he's doing right now.
You're absolutely right.
That's not the shot that he takes in a game. So he's trying to alter his shot because he knows there's so many racks. Because even when you practice on your own, you take game-like shots. But when this is unrealistic, shooting off a rack, grabbing a basketball.
You know, a lot of this is like when you go to the Major League All-Star game, when those guys are doing the home run derby, they switch up their swing just for that, and they'll tell you when they come back to playing regular baseball, their swing is messed up from participating in that home run derby. Same thing here, because that's not his normal gait when he's taking threes during the game.
You shot your regular shot in this, though.
I got to call Scott Brooks and Merchant. We got to trade him, Bomb. 6 points.
Again, he's more of a scorer as opposed to shooter. Yes, he can knock down threes, but
here's my sleeper.
There's Durant Wright, leads the NBA in 3-point field goals made at 135, and he's attempted more than anybody else.
Good start.
You got to make this money ball, though.
Yeah, you got to make that.
Yeah, there you go. I told y'all.
He's right online. His shots are online. That's what I look at.
Yeah.
You know,
look at the follow through.
Yeah, online.
But look at the ball. Look how it's spinning.
Good.
You see how it's spinning? That's a natural shooter, how it's all going in one rhythm. It's not like a knuckleball. The follow through is there.
Wait, Kenny had an NBA record shooting his knuckleball.
Yeah, that's true.
Goes
I
in.
used to call it the
Goes
tornado.
in.
When a tornado came to your town, you better watch out.
You know, we had a little gig about the Kenny Smith era earlier.
Era, I have a whole era. I appreciate that, Chuck.
Trust me, you don't want to know the era.
Okay. Well, he started out well, but he's freezing up a little bit, too. The key is in this contest, would you agree, Red?
Yeah.
When you miss one, you got to let it go out of your mind.
Absolutely. And that's why Ray has the advantage here. He's been shooting the same way for 30 years. This is what he does. So nothing's going to faze him.
Because the one thing, like I said, when you're out here, Kevin, on this island by yourself and you miss 2 or 3 in a row, and you don't have anybody to pass it to or make a shot for you to get yourself going again, then all of a sudden you're like, the world is watching me miss. The world is watching me miss. And then all of a sudden you don't shoot the same way.
Well, and Ray is saying good.
That's the
good. Oh, look at Paul. He's feeling the love here.
Isn't he from LA?
He's from Inglewood.
And he's the defending three-point contest champion. Here he goes, Paul Pierce of the Boston Celtics.